ride past.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Kadisha here, and I'm back with another freaking video once again. If you already tuned in to the other video, Who's Most Likely To, with my sister Catherine, we back with another one. And in this video, I'm going to be expressing my biggest pet peeves, and she's going to be reacting or responding to my pet peeves. And then we're going to go over to her channel, ICEYY Gang. The link will be down in the description box, so make sure y'all go and subscribe. And she's going to be letting me know her pet peeves, and I'm going to be reacting and responding to hers. So if you're interested in knowing what our pet peeves are, make sure you stay tuned. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button, comment down below, and subscribe to both our channels. And with that being said, we're going to get straight into the video. So, my biggest pet peeves. My first biggest pet peeve is smacking food. I cannot stand when somebody smack food, or if it's quiet and you're eating. I don't even like when it's quiet and I'm eating. Like, if it's too quiet, I gotta play some music or something. Downright smacking and eating with your mouth open, all of that is unnecessary. That's one of my biggest pet peeves. I hate chewing noises. I really do. It really bothers me. It grinds my gears.
My response to that is,
and you smack.
I smack my food, so I'm gonna say it be good. Like, it tastes better. I was told, and I read it somewhere.
Oh my God, it tastes better than you smack.
It tastes better, like all your taste buds.
No, you don't have to. I shouldn't have to hit,
or like
just or slurp it like. No, that is
it's so good. Like, that means the food is good. That means that's a compliment to someone's good cooking.
The next one is sneezing or coughing without covering. And this one really gets to me. I mean, I understand I work with kids. I work with 3, 4, and 5-year-olds. They don't understand, but you have to teach them. But what bothers me is grown people that cannot cover their mouth when they sneeze or cough. I'm going to say snuff. When they sneeze or cough. That is just like nasty. Like, cover your mouth. And if you sneeze or cough, don't cough in your hand. Cough like this. The proper way to cough or sneeze is, yes, a chew. A chew. Look, do it with me. Just like that. Just think of it, dad. Just dad when you sneeze or cough, and you'll be cool.
And so with that one, I have to agree with that, because I don't like when people sneeze around me. And then on top of that, especially when you're eating, if I'm somewhere eating and someone sneezes, and that's just
or they
nasty.
Sneeze while they're eating,
yeah, or they sneeze while they're eating. So food part. Oh, I make me wanna.
Ew, like you sneeze with food coming out. Nasty, like. Get a damn paper towel or something. Right,
like, that's just nasty. And people do that a lot lately. Like, it's been getting cold down here, so people are up here, I should say.
That's what, yeah, that would be. But,
it be them clear people.
My third biggest pet peeve, and this is more so like on social media or whatever, when a person is going on a rant, or they're trying to prove a point about something, but they're using improper English or grammar. Oh, okay. And then all their little homegirls or homeboys, they get the comment under it, but they don't even tell them. And they be commenting and be like, yeah, bro, I feel you, or yeah, girl, you right. And it don't even be making sense.
That kind of happened to me recently on Twitter, because this girl I watch on YouTube, she a big YouTuber. I had reposted one of her posts, but I accidentally spelled something wrong. But then that post that I posted got like over like 40, 50 retweets. And I'm like, dang, I'm about to, you know, she wrote back to me and stuff. But I'm like, I know she probably was like, did she mean to say like is or oh? My post was basically like, she had posted a picture or whatever. And my post was, so she posted this. And then I be watching these YouTubers and get so much inspiration. I gotta take care of my kids, so hustling is what I gotta do. I meant to say is what I gotta do. This girl is a hustler, but I put what I gotta do is this girl is a hustler. I didn't mean to put is at all, but it was too late to go back. So once I start seeing people start retweeting and she commented back, I'm like, well, shit.
But that's something minor. I'm talking about when people be like, okay, I'm gonna give you if a dude is in his feelings or whatever, and he on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever, and he like, man, I can't wait until I can find me a dope ass woman. All these womans ain't 100 and this, that, and the third. So I might as well go ahead and be single until that time come. Cause I ain't got time for all this or something like that. Like, come on. Like, and then all his dudes like, yeah, bro, I feel you.
Like, don't even correct they
like, you need to correct him because he sounds stupid. So now no woman is going to want to be with him because he can't talk.
Right.
But yeah. My next one, and this one, I'll admit, this one is more so like a work pet peeve. But my next pet peeve is when you walking down a hallway, down the street or whatever, and you come in contact with somebody eye to eye. The most common and conscious thing to do is just be like, hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever. Because y'all done came into, you done looked in my soul and I done looked in your soul. Therefore, I got to speak to you. And then you speak to them, hey, good morning, how you doing? And they don't say nothing. And then I don't know what that noise was. And they don't say nothing. Like, you didn't hear me just look. You didn't hear me just speak to you, and you just looked me right in my eyes. But that really gets to me, especially at work. So sometimes if I don't speak until you speak to me, or if I speak, I don't even wait for you to speak back. I can be like, hey, good morning, and walk past. Because some people just think they too good to speak.
If we walk past a customer and we're within 10 feet of that customer, we're supposed to speak. But I just feel like if you look at me first and I don't see you, hello. Or if I do speak to you and say hello, you just do a little smirk. Or it be a certain kind of person that comes, people that come into Walmart. Certain ones speak back, certain ones
it makes you not even want to be courteous to speak. The next one is, when you're in the store and somebody wants to get around you or past you, but instead of saying, excuse me, they just sit there like you're supposed to read their mind and be like, oh, I'm in their way, let me move. And then when you finally notice that they want to get around, they're like, oh, thank you. It's just like,
oh, when they don't say it.
Yeah, they don't say it. They just sit there and just expect for you to know that they're trying to get down the aisle to get some rice. And then you sit there.
Or you got like, that family member that's like, move,
right,
they trying to get through.
And then
like,
how
am I supposed to know?
Like I if they don't say excuse me or I'm trying to get through, I don't know.
Cause that happens a lot. I be doing that like, okay, well, how am I gonna know I'm in their way? They ain't say nothing.
And it be the older. I'm sorry if I offend anybody, but it be mostly white people.
Yeah.
Or older white people. And then when you like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Like, oh, thank you.
Yeah, like you're supposed to know that you.
Just say excuse me. It's not like I'm gonna knock your head off because you trying to get past. But you have to open your mouth and say excuse me.
Excuse me.
The next one is when a person refuses to admit they're wrong, and it could be something so small, but they want to sit up and argue you down about how wrong you are inside. About how wrong you are.
Oh, it sounds.
But in reality, they're wrong or just as wrong as you are. Like, just be woman enough, man enough to admit, like, I was wrong, I made a mistake, whatever, so we can move forward.
Yep. And to elaborate on that is because people don't like when especially if they know they're wrong, they're not gonna, if they don't want to admit to it, they're not going to tell you. Like, they're not going to.
But I get not wanting to admit it in the heat of a disagreement or a conversation. You don't want to admit, like,
but even still, a lot of people don't like being wrong, so they like to be right.
But nobody on this earth can sit up and say that they're always right. You can't, because if you're saying that you're always right, that means you're telling me that you're perfect. And last time I checked, nobody was perfect.
Right.
So, nobody's perfect. The next one, it kind of goes hand in hand, is when a person thinks they know everything. I'm not going to elaborate on that because that just, it just starts too much unnecessary drama when a person thinks they know everything, or you have a valid point about something, but they don't want to see your point because it's you that's saying it. So they just discredit everything that you said. That really grinds my gears. And then I have 3 more. When someone reads your message, but they don't respond. Like, and I'm going to put this one and the next one up under each other. when somebody reads your message and don't respond, and you know that they read it, because either, you know,
they
you'll
got
see
their receipts
they
on.
have their rare receipts on, or if you on Messenger and you see their little picture pop down on the message that you sent them, or you will see them chat bubbles pop up and then they don't text back.
Yeah.
They stop. And then the other one that go with that is when you ask a person 2 questions and they only respond to 1. Like, you don't see that I asked you multiple questions, and why are you just sitting here responding to one question?
That's just like asking somebody where you going or who you with and where you going. But they be like, oh, I'm going to the mall. Okay, but who you with?
Who you with?
I said I'm going to the mall. Okay, well, now you got me wondering. Who
are you with?
Because I hate people do that. Like, I know you see those 2 questions and they tie in together. So.
Right, and it don't necessarily have to be serious interrogating questions. It's just like
something like I just want to know.
You didn't see me ask you
or
that
like what
question?
You doing? Did you eat today? Nah, I ain't eat. Oh, well, what you doing? Like
do you not comprehend?
Yeah, like I asked 2 questions, so I want what you doing? Nothing, but I ain't eat today. No.
The next pet peeve is when someone try to make you feel obligated to react or respond to something that they would react or respond to in that same situation. So like if a situation is presented to you and somebody else, and you react or respond to it in one way, and they feel some type of way by the way that you react or responded to it, and they be like, nah, because I wouldn't have done that in that situation.
Oh, okay.
It's like, how can you dictate how I'm going to react or respond to it?
Or telling you how you reacted was wrong. You should have did this.
Right. You can't tell me what I should have done. And neither can I. But, you know, as humans, we tell each other, like, I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have done this. But, like, when somebody just flat out tell you or make you feel like you just so wrong for what you said or what you did in a situation, it'd be like, nah, bro, because I wouldn't have did that to you. Or I wouldn't have did that. Or I wouldn't have said that if it was the other way around. You don't know what you would have said unless it really happened to you.
Right.
So you can't tell me how you would have
handled something.
Or how I should have reacted to something. Maybe in the long run, I'd be like, well, yeah, I should have reacted to it in a different way. But at this time, this is how I'm reacting to it. So let it be. Yeah. And then the final one is the biggest pet peeve is when someone does not respect boundaries. This could be friendships, relationships, colleagues, anything of that nature. When someone does not respect your boundaries. And you don't even have to tell them, okay, I'm gonna need you, look, I'm gonna need y'all to calm down.
I'm gonna need y'all to ride past.
You don't even have to tell them, you know, this is a boundary that I'm setting, don't cross this line. Some things are just unexplainable. You shouldn't have to explain certain boundaries to cross that you shouldn't cross. But I feel like some people just get so comfortable with crossing boundaries that when you do speak up about it, they feel some type of way about it or think that you acting funny.
Yeah.
And that just causes a bunch of chaos that don't need to be caused. But it's like, you have to understand, there are boundaries in these type of relationships. There are boundaries in friendships. There are boundaries when you go to work. So if you can't respect that, then I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry.
So I think with boundaries too is, I think like people overstep boundaries because you don't, some people, I'm not gonna say
some people don't set
but
them.
Some people don't set boundaries so they don't know how far, like your limits. So like at work, like with me at work, I don't really, unless I'm close to someone, I'm not holding a conversation about personal life with you because I set that boundary that's a boundary you don't overstep. Don't ask me about my personal issues. Don't ask me about my personal household unless we're at that point where we can talk about that. So we always have customers where they want to be like, oh, you're in a pissy mood, your boyfriend made you mad, or bills not getting paid. Like customers literally say that a lot. Not just to me, but I've heard customers say, oh, bills not getting paid, or bills piling up, or boyfriend or girlfriend's mad at you, stuff like that. And I'm just like, sir, you don't even know me. Like,
yeah, it's just certain things.
What's going on?
It's just certain things you shouldn't say.
But some people overstep boundaries because they don't think that's in their household, what they do with their kids, or that's what they do with their wife or husband. They overstep that with them because even in a relationship, you still have boundaries with that person.
Or you're used to doing something in a relationship with somebody else, and then you feel like you're comfortable enough with the new person to do it, but they haven't reached that level of comfort. So now you feel some type of way when they feel like you have crossed the boundary, or they don't want to reciprocate what you have already crossed.
Right.
So now you feel some type of way. But this is not to say that I don't commit some of these pet peeves that I listed, because there's quite a few that, you know, I have done in the past, and I probably will do again. But I know that these are some of the main ones that really gets under my skin that other people do. So if you have any pet peeves that you have or you can relate to, make sure you comment them down below, and let me know, give us y'all feedback or whatever. And again, stay tuned for part 2 that will be on ICEYY Gang channel. Their link will be down in the description box. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up button on this video. Thank you for staying tuned into this video if you watched it all the way through. And I will see you all in my next video.